So, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
All right, my name is Shoaib Habu, and I'm going to be your today's facilitator for today's class. As usual, this is our outline for today. Sorry. Okay. So, number one, we have recap on day four. Number two, we have keyboard. Number three, we have questions and answers. Number four, we have conclusion. So I think today's class is mainly on keyboard, right? So,
Yeah,
okay, this is the recap for day four. You have discussed these keys, or I can say some functions. Um, okay, so you have discussed delete keys and permanent deletion, then recovery, right? Where we said delete is just moving a file to the recycle bin. In that case, it can be recovered later. But for permanent deletion, when you delete the file, it is permanently deleted from your computer memory. So it is no longer recoverable, right? Then the recovery process is the process that you are going to follow to bring back the file from the recycle bin. So I know you have already been taught about the delete key, which you can use to just delete a particular file, right? Or alternatively, you can right click on any file you want to delete and just select delete. But when you want to permanently delete that file, you are going to use what? Shift before pressing the delete key. So using that shift is now going to permanently delete your file. Meanwhile, for recovery, it is when you open the recycle bin that you can now highlight the file you want to recover. So you will right click on the file and just recover it. I know this thing has been demonstrated to you. So I think we can just proceed with the today's class, right? Am I clear?
yes,
Yes,
you are
sir.
clear.
Clear.
Right.
Can proceed.
All right. So today's class is about keyboard.
Yes.
As you all
Sir.
know, you have been treated about input devices and output devices, right? Where we said that input devices are what? Devices that we use to enter what? A particular instruction or what? Data to the computer, right? Which it will interpret and brings back the result in form of what? Output. And this output is manifested via what? Output devices, right? So keyboard for today, it is going to be discussed only for today. And keyboard is an input device. You all know this, right? We use to what? Type text, numbers, and even commands into the computer using this what? Using this input device called what? Keyboard. So we are going to treat some parts of the keyboard, which as you can see in the slide, we have alphanumeric keys, we have function keys, we have control keys, we have navigation keys, we have numeric keypads, we have special keys. So these are the what? Major keys in what? Keyboard. So for number one, which is alphanumeric keys, you all know the function of these keys, right? They are used for general typing of text, of numbers, or what? Basic symbols. So we use these what? Alphanumeric keys, right? Then we have function keys. So these function keys, they are numbered from F1 to F12. And these particular keys are used for performing a program specific or what system level functions. Like for instance, let me just give an instance. Like when you are looking for help, maybe you are doing something and you are stuck. You don't know how the program is going to be run or something like that. You can use a function key to what? Get help to do that particular task. Or for instance, refreshing your window, You can use a function key called F5 to refresh rather than using right click and selecting refresh. You can use that function key. So I will discuss some of the function keys for you, as though we are just going to start by introducing them all. You also have control keys. So these control keys, they are sometimes called, you said, are you with me?
Okay. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay,
Yes, yes.
okay. So
Okay.
these control keys,
Go
sometimes
further,
we used
please.
to even call them modifier keys. So their purpose is for making special commands or for secondary functions or for enabling shortcuts and etc. etc. Or for accessing Windows menu. So we will also discuss some of them. Then we have navigation keys. Navigation keys, they are like a scroller. For instance, when you open a particular document, maybe you want to navigate through the document, you can use these navigation keys. You know, they have arrow keys, left arrow, right arrow, upward arrow, and downward arrow, right? There is home, there is end, there is page up, page down. So for this home, for instance, when I open a particular document, maybe in Microsoft Word, for instance, so imagine I just reached page 100 of the document and I just want to return to page 1. I can press this home and it will take me down to what? Page 1. If I press end, it will take me down to what? The last page. If I'm pressing this page up, page down, it is going to move the document by but what? Page by page. But for arrow keys, it is going to move the document bit by bit, not the entire page, but bit by bit. So these navigation keys are also very, very useful. Then numeric keypad. So for this numeric keypad, you know, sometimes in some keyboard you will see num lock, right? Which is going to what? Lock number keys. So in that case, you will just be entering numbers. Any special symbol that is attached to that number key is not going to be what? Editable, right? So in summary, this numeric keypad, it is sometimes used in what calculator style number pad. So you will see them separated by the right side. Although this is not actually even used now because present keyboards has just numlock at the top of the alphanumeric keypads. We have the special keyboard or special keys, which included enter key, spacebar, backspace, delete, shift, caps, lock, and tab. All these are what? Special keys. So I'm going to start maybe with the maybe I'm going to expand the special keys and the control keys. Then for the function keys, well, okay, let me open my on-screen keyboard. Okay. Can you all see my on-screen keyboard?
No, we are just seeing the screen, the slide.
A slide.
Yes.
You cannot see the on-screen keyboard.
Yes. Gaskiya from my side, I don't see it.
Anybody observing
Yes,
on-screen
not
keyboard?
only you, we are only seeing the slide.
Okay, only a slide. Okay, let me reshare it from the sorry.
The slide that is on the keyboard, we don't know whether the one is the one you are
You
referring
said?
to.
I'm trying to reshare the on-screen keyboard. I'm trying to, okay, the entire screen. Share, share it.
Okay.
So can you see it? Okay. Sorry, sorry. What up now? Can you
Yeah.
see it now?
Yes, yes, we can see it.
Okay. So
Yeah, we can see it.
yes, 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 yes. So I'm trying to let me open.
No, actually.
You cannot see?
We can see a screen now. The
Uh-huh.
keyboard.
Let me open one particular file. Okay. Okay. So can you see a Word document?
Yes.
Okay. So um let me begin with the uh sorry, I'm trying to open the slide again. I'm trying to open the slides. Okay. 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 So as you can see, this is our what? Keyboard, right? This is just a demonstration because you may observe that it is somehow, although it actually mimic the normal system keyboard, but there is some slight differences in some keyboards. But I'm just trying to demonstrate the keys for you. So alphanumeric, can you see them all? A,
Yes.
S, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, right? M
Yes.
N V V C X Z Q W E R T Y U I O P. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. All these are what? Alpha what? Numeric keyboards. And they are the ones that you are going to use to enter what? Letters as well as what? Numbers. So for the function keys, can you see I toggle function key, right?
Yes.
So we have them F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, F6, F7, F8, F9, up to what? F12. These are the what? Function keys. I will also demonstrate some of their functions for you. Then we have the control keys, which included this control. We also have what? Alt. We also have what? Escape. We also have what? Windows key. All these are what? Control keys. We also have these navigation keys. So these navigation keys are the ones that I told you we mostly use them in documents, right? So let me just open this document like this. Can you see the document I just opened?
Yes, you can see it.
So can you see I'm pressing arrow key downwards.
Yes.
Can you see it is moving downwards?
Yes, you can see it.
Arrow key upward. It is moving the document upward, right?
Yes.
So if I use this page down, it will now move the page of the document instead of moving the page bit by bit like this. Can you see? Page by page, right?
Yes.
Page up, same as page down, but in reverse direction. Then for home, For home, if I press Control, that means I want to use this home button. So, or home key. So when I press Control Home, it will take me to the beginning of the what? Document. Can you all see?
Yes, you can see it.
So if I press Control and End key, who can tell me what will it do now?
It will
You
take you
said?
to the last page.
To the last page like this. This is my last page, right? So It has taken me to the last page of my document. So these are some of the functions of these navigation keys. That is why I told you they are mostly used in document. Although even when you open a particular window, you can use them so that you can scroll through the part of the window. Also, when I'm inside this document, maybe I'm trying to move from this letter backward. I can use the what arrow keys like this. So it will be moving the what cursor backward or what forward, depending on the arrow key I used. So these are the function of these navigation keys. Then numeric keys. I've told you like this numlock. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
So when I press the numlock, it has now combined the number keys at the right side, right? So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So it's just like what? A calculator style. So this is the function of these numlock keys. Then for special keys, let me open this. Let me come to the beginning of my document. Okay, sorry. Control, home. So special keys, we have number one, we said enter key, right? So when you are trying to open a particular file, maybe you highlighted the file and you just want to run the file, you can use this word enter key in your keyboard and just hit the file rather than maybe double clicking or something like that. You can just hit the enter key and it will just open your file. But if you are in, for instance, Microsoft Word interface, maybe you are typing a particular document, if you enter this key, enter key, it will create a word paragraph. So like this, can you see? It is creating what? Paragraph when I press the word enter key. Then for spacebar, spacebar is used for deleting a particular character. But in this case, the character is going to be deleted from the what? Left side of the cursor. So for instance, my cursor is now in what? In Nigeria, right? Can you all see?
No.
Let me zoom it. Can you see my cursor now?
Yes, yes, yes.
So if I press
Yes,
this backspace, it will be deleting to the what? Left of my cursor, like this. Can you see?
yes, you can see it.
Meanwhile, the delete key, it is now going to be deleting by the right side of my what? Cursor, like this. Nigeria, can you see Nigeria is deleting?
Yes, yes.
So this is by the what? Right. The backspace is by the what? Left. These are the
Left.
main differences of the two. Then we
Okay.
have caps lock. Caps lock is just used for toggling between uppercase and lower cases. So if I press caps lock, I can press what? A in it is what? Uppercase mode, right? If I off the caps lock, it will now toggle it to the what? Lower case. So this is the main function of this caps lock. Then we have tab key. Tab key in document, we use tab key for creating indentation. So for instance, maybe let me come to this side of my document. Sorry, let me zoom it back. I'm trying to zoom it back. So I'm now inside my documents. If I use tab key like this, it will create indentation. So let me press the tab key. Can you see? Can you see how the text is moving? Can you all see?
No, 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 sir.
I'm trying to navigate, I'm trying to demonstrate the function of this tab key. So I open my document and I just want to create an indentation. So like this,
Okay.
can you see where I have highlighted? Can you all
Yes,
see?
that work. Yes,
The
yes.
work embodies. So if I press this tab key, it will create indentation like this. Can you see?
Okay.
The
Yes, sir.
text has been moving like this. So it is mostly used when you are trying to maybe create indentation in your document. Instead of keep pressing spacebar like this, press bar continuously, you can use the tab so that it will create the entire space for you. That is the main function of this tab key.
Okay.
So, okay, now let me come to the uh, function keys again. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to, sorry. So, like I said earlier, these function keys, we use them for what? Some special functions, right? Okay, did I explain our shift key?
Shift.
Yes, I have not, right?
Yes.
So the shift key, this shift key is used mainly, mainly for selecting, maybe for instance, a particular keyboard has two symbols on it, and you want to use the alternative symbol of that particular key. So you can use this shift to switch between that particular two symbols of that particular word key. So for instance, can you see this keyboard I have highlighted? Let me resize the keyboard. This one.
Yes.
So
Maybe
can you
full
see it
stop.
has two symbols, right?
Yes.
So when I press this key, it is only this first symbol that will what? Show. But when I press the shift key, the second symbol is now going to be the one that will what? Show off in
Appear.
what I'm
Yeah.
typing. Do you understand?
Yes.
So we use it to toggle between what? Two symbols of a particular key. So let me. Okay, we also have print screen key. This print screen key is mainly used for maybe you want to take a screenshot of your Windows screen. Maybe it is a particular document or you are browsing and you want to screenshot. You can use this print screen key and it will what? Print your screen. So there is additional keyboard shortcut that we use to take screenshot of your screen. Maybe I will prepare a document for you regarding that. But for now, we are just going to highlight some of the functions. So like this Windows key, I don't know, maybe it is because of the fact that some keyboards, some key shortcuts, you have to combine the two at the same time. So, this on-screen keyboard, it only allows you to enter the keyboards one by one. It is not possible for me to simultaneously enter some keys. That's some of the limitations. But I will have demonstrated this for you actually. Also, I know, okay. I will give you some shortcuts of the keys. Can you all hear me?
Yes. Loud and clear.
Okay. So I will prepare a document and send to the group for shortcuts that you are going to use, which I know they will actually simplify most of your works. So in that keys shortcut that I'm going to give you, take note. Any keys that I combine in brackets, you are to ensure that you press them together. Like you shouldn't press one after the other. You should press them what? Simultaneously. Meanwhile, any key I have provided outside the bracket, you have to press them one by one. So I will prepare the shortcuts for you. But for now, I'm going to state some before we proceed to questions and answers. So like I said earlier, for instance, I highlighted this file. Um, if I press this F1, F1 is mainly used for what? Getting help. Maybe I'm stuck in a particular application. I don't know how to proceed, with the application or how to get maybe procedure of running the application, I can just press that F1 and it will give me the required word help. Maybe it will give me a link to know how to what use the application. Then for F2 is also another function and it depends with your computer keyboard. You can see sometimes you will see some symbols on these function keys, right? At this upper side of the function keys, maybe you can see speaker, maybe you can see brightness, maybe you can see Bluetooth, depending with your keyboard layouts. So you can use these function keys to access them. By pressing the function keys, you can access some of these functions. So actually, I will just need to give you the shortcut for you to practice before before we proceed with the assignment, because hands-on of this keyboard shortcut is not possible here. There's limitation on that actually. So maybe I can give room for question. Oh, well, let me just give room for question so that anything that you want me to demonstrate right now, I can demonstrate it pending the document of the keyboard shortcut that I'm going to send you to the group. So let me come to the slide back. Who has any question?
Yes, I have a question, sir.
Okay, proceed.
Can I go ahead?
Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much for this presentation. Also,
You're welcome.
I observed something concerning this on screen. I think
Okay.
this is the first time that I'm seeing something like, is it print screen or something like that?
On-screen keyboard.
In
Okay.
yes, in my normal keyboard in the computer, I hardly see such kind of tabs. So maybe because I have never used on screen. So if I use on screen, can I be able to see all those things? Because this is the first time I'm seeing the keys.
Yes,
That
you
is
will
number
see
one.
them all.
Then number two, for F1 that you have mentioned is for health.
Yes, I
That
will
means
prepare a
even if
document
my
for you to
system is
revise.
connected. Okay, too.
There
Thank you,
is
sir.
time limitation. So if I'm to explain each key bit by bit, actually the time is not going to be sufficient for us. So to cut it short and ensure that everything is covered, I will prepare a document with the keyboards and all their functions and send to the group so that you can revise and try it on your computer. Any combination, I also gave you a point that when I send the document, any keyboard that I combine in a bracket, you are to press them simultaneously so that the required function is going to manifest when you press them. So there is some keyboards that are required to be pressed one by one while using the shortcut. So I said those ones I'm going to put them outside the brackets. So take note of that when I send the documents. I know some of you have even seen some of the shortcuts I have recently sent to the group, right? Regarding shutting down your computer, restarting your computer, all this. I have sent some shortcuts, right?
Yes, sir. We got to do
Ehen.
it.
I have even also gave a note under the table that any keyboard inside the bracket, you are to press them simultaneously. Meanwhile, those outside the bracket, you are to press them one by one. So I will ensure that I have prepared a very good keys shortcut for you to actually use for your daily activities. It will really help you. So I will do that
Thank
and
you.
send to the group. So also for the on-screen keyboard, I will also demonstrate how you can access it. On-screen mostly also is very helpful in case one of your keyboard, maybe a particular key has gotten problem that you cannot type it. So you can use on-screen keyboard for that particular key rather than to be copying maybe a letter from a particular file name and paste it in your, file you are renaming. You can just use the on-screen and access the key that is not functioning in your keyboard. So I will also demonstrate how to get the on-screen keyboard. So any question?
Yeah, my question is about this on screen. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, my question is about this on screen that was previously asked by someone, but
Oh,
I heard that you said that you will make a guide or you maybe guide us on how we can use it.
Yes, yes, yes. I will provide that guide.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay, any question?
I think I have one more question.
Okay.
There are some uh, there are some tools that I was your fan on Facebook. I used to follow you on Facebook.
Okay.
And there was a series, a kind of episode series that he was engaged in it, a kind of engagement of episode series about NGO job NGO. So I was part of it and I was following it one after the other. So
Yes.
the last series or the last episode that you sent or the last whatever that you sent, you
Okay.
mentioned some skills that a person needs, a kind of skills, a kind of digital
Yes.
skills like ODK and something like Kobo
Yes.
Quality or something like
Yes. 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 Yes.
that. So I don't know, maybe I don't know. I just saw them, but I don't know how to. I don't know.
ODK,
I just
Kobo Collect, Comcare, and all this.
yeah. All those things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
actually, maybe I
yeah.
don't know. Maybe when they give the course content, all the training content, maybe if they're included, I will do it. If they are not included, maybe I can, volunteer on my own and schedule a class for you to demonstrate how to use those
So
particular data collection tools.
we
Actually, they are very useful. There's Google Form
okay.
also, which you can use to create a questionnaire if you are trying to get a particular information or particular things. You can create using a Google Form
Okay.
to create a questionnaire of that. So I will demonstrate maybe if after providing all the entire training included, fine. If it is not included, those that are interested to learn that I can volunteer, and give you a hands-on training on that. So no problem about that, inshallah.
Yeah, actually, I am part of it because as the way you put it, you posted the way you posted a lot of things about, I was just here. I was deeply engaged in, like, I just want to learn a lot of skills.
Yes,
I all these digital skills, and been following you. The thing makes me feel like, wow, I am on the right path. And
yes,
inshallah, even not today, not tomorrow, by God grace, with worship, I
yeah,
know one day, inshallah, if we stick
you
to the
will,
practical aspect and whatsoever,
inshallah, inshallah,
inshallah, we will excel.
inshallah, inshallah.
Because before I was thinking that maybe NGO job is not, maybe you have to go and do specific course or do something
Oh,
until I met
actually, it's just about
something, I met
upgrading those
you and
skills. Yeah,
okay, thank you, sir.
you're welcome. Also, there is a link. Maybe some of you have come across the link, which you can use to go
Web
and
development.
practice your typing speeds. Maybe I will share the link
Okay.
for you in the group. Yeah, it's
So
very
please,
good
sir, if you
also.
can help us with the typing, yeah.
Yes,
Please, if you can help us.
yes, yes. Actually,
Thank
you
you.
actually increase your typing speed and master all these ASDS, space bar, semicolon, LKG. It's just a matter of practicing. The moment you are practicing, you will
Yeah,
just master all these keyboards.
there was a say that they said practice, no matter practice make perfect,
Perfect. Of
and
course.
experience is the best. So
Teacher,
practice,
yes.
just here as you said.
Of course.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
inshallah, sir. We don't even know how to thank you because it's not something that we give you money or it's not some just to say jazakallah khairan, but we don't have,
yeah, cool.
it's just we that opportunity to even to being part of your community or something like that. Giving us confidence, giving us guidance, giving us trying to take us to the country land or trying to take us to the mountain of success or whatsoever.
Of
It's
course.
something that changed our mind, and wallahi, before I never thought all these things would be possible unless
Wow. You're
you
welcome.
you go around a lot of you get unless